Good morning, everyone, or almost afternoon. This is Ryan Donovan along with Steve Jug, bringing you the consolation game up here for the Fall Classic in Madison, Wisconsin at Sun Prairie Ice Arena. The Zionsville Eagles played the Mount Carmel Caravan on Friday evening, beating them 3-2, and that's who they'll face again this consolation game. Eagles went 1-2 on Friday with the win on Friday night, 3-2 over this Caravan team. On Saturday, they lost to the Libertyville Vernon Hills Ice Cats 2-3, and then played a tough one last night against Chicago North, tying the game with just 1:30 to go in the second period at 3-3, and then that's when the wheels fell off, and Chicago North finished strong, winning 8-3. Giving the Eagles a 1-2 record. They play the Mount Carmel Caravan, who come into this game having lost all three of their matchups this weekend. So they certainly don't want to go home with an 0-4 weekend, and certainly the Eagles would like to go home at 2-2. So that's what's at stake here in this consolation game. Austin Mateo and the K brothers, Spencer Krug and Jeremy Klein are out there at forwards. Cairo Jug, Casey Schumacher on the blue line. Klein sends it over the net. Mateo, quick shot. Again, we saw this team on Friday night, and Lucas Ellis played really well between the pipes for the Caravan. He's in there again today. Zach May at goalie for the Eagles. He lost yesterday's game to the Ice Cats 2-3. Made some really nice saves. So Zach would like to see if he can't get the W here. The Caravan in their white jerseys, brown numbers and brown pants. The Eagles, their black jerseys and green pants. Quick shot and fought off by Zach May, but a whistle blows as the net came off its moorings. Just underway here in the consolation game between Mount Carmel and the Zionsville Eagles. Donovan faces off against Londos. Kirkpatrick comes back around, tries to get it out. Londos backhands it back in. Now kept at the line by McClellan. John Zach, the captain, will skate it in. Quick shot, just high of the net. Quinn Carey tries to get there, but Londos knocks it away. Now Donovan pinches, and back the other way comes Logan Nat. Good back check by Charlie Farb to get that puck away. Kept in by Londos. Looking for time and space, and he'll go back to McClellan. McClellan will get it deep as Vince Chochi battles there in the corner. Back to Londos. Patiently keeps it deep. Caravan still with the puck. Quick shot, deflected, but Zach May stayed on it and came up with a save. Ben Highsmith, the head coach of this Zionsville Eagle team in his 7th year with the club, 4th year as head coach. He's on the bench, joined by JT Turner, his 8th year with the club as an assistant coach. Back the other way comes Noah Farb. Farb comes in. Backhands in front. Poked away. Rebound opportunity by Cox. But Ellis came up with a save. Zach Goggins now in the near corner. Battling. Finds, looking for Farb across in between the circles. They didn't connect. Good look by Zach. Back out to Ryan Fleming, and it comes out. So he'll retreat. Go back over to Woolington. Eagles tag up. Woolington comes in. Rex had a goal last night from the blue line. Now knocked away, and back the other way comes Nick Medina. Medina will get it deep and get off the ice for some fresh legs. Back around comes Noah Farb. He's enters the zone with some pretty good speed. Knocked away. Back the other way. That's Tim Monberg. Taken away by Krug. Klein there goes back to Fleming. Fleming gathers and looking for Spencer Krug right at the blue line. Mateo keeps it in. Pass does not connect, and Casey Schumacher wisely did not play that puck, or that would have been too many men on the ice. Cairo Jug with it. He'll find Krug. Nice pass in the neutral zone up to Mateo. Mateo comes in, shoots wide of the net. Cairo Jug keeps it in. Mateo in the corner battling Connor McClellan. Now out to the half wall to back the other way. Tangleson swings it around to Dan O'Connor. O'Connor looks up, trying to find Jacob. Jacob skates it in, and he'll get it deep. Cairo Jug now with the puck. Centering pass. And here's Vincent Chiocci with a shot. Casey Schumacher goes to the wall, swung back around behind the Eagle net. 4 minutes into this one. We're under 10 minutes to play in the first period. Skates back around McClellan. And now Klein will try to get it out, and does. Played there by Logan Nat. Cairo Jug will go back behind the Eagle net and get the puck. Swings it back around to Carey. Anthony Wiseman keeps it deep. Jug swings it back on the far boards. Wiseman again keeps it deep.
Let's get it out, boys.
And now Carey gets it up to Mateo. Mateo was looking for Charlie Farb. Jug still bouncing around. Londos gets it now for the Caravan. He'll backhand it towards the net, knocked away by Cairo Jug. Schumacher on the far wall. And now Donovan with it. He'll get it out, but lose the puck to Thaddeus Kolke. John Zach will skate it through the neutral zone. He'll chip it in, and Ellis will go ahead and tie it up. No score. 8:49 to go here in this first period of the consolation game of the Fall Classic from Sun Prairie Ice Arena, just outside Madison, Wisconsin. Donovan out there with Farb and Carey, the younger Farb. He wins the face-off. Quick shot, glove save, Ellis. We'll do it again. To Ellis's right. Back to John Zach. He'll shoot. And once again, Ellis sucks it in for the save. And we'll do it again. Drop right there as Jet Palmersheim facing off against Donovan. Donovan wins it back, but it goes off of a skate and out. Eagles tag up on the delayed offsides and go to work on the forecheck. That's Tim Monberg trying to get it out. Kept in by Kirkpatrick. Shoots it towards the net. Now Donovan tries to center it to Carey. The puck just wouldn't settle down. Puck up ice now to Tim Monberg. Taken away by Carey. Carey chips it in. Charlie Farb picks it up. He's got Donovan, but a nice sliding defensive play by Thaddeus Kolke to take away the passing lane. Kirkpatrick over to Donovan. Donovan had to get around. Oh, that was an offsides. No call. Donovan shoots against Ellis and then centers it through the crease. Should have been an offsides as Donovan had to make a move to avoid a white jersey, causing Charlie Farb to go offsides. The ref saw it as onside. He's trying to keep the game moving. But that certainly gave a scoring opportunity for the Eagles. Back the other way. Tim O'Connor looking for Jacob. Goes off of his stick, and John Zach will run it down. Still has the puck, bounces it off the wall. Handled by O'Connor. Now Dan O'Connor. From Tom coming the other way, the two O'Connor brothers. Jacob now behind the net. That's Dan O'Connor. Skating with the puck. Now he'll try to center it. He was looking for Emmett Carr on the other side. Noah Farb. Nice move, keeps it on his stick. We're halfway through the first period, no score. Here's Noah Farb coming in. Hot pursuit by Dan O'Connor. To disrupt it, Farb will just get it deep. and Toby Bowling is there in the corner. Ethan Cox joins him, and now we've got a penalty. I think Toby Bowling drew the penalty, so the Eagles will go on the power play with 6:41 to go here in the first period. I believe it's going to be Zach Tingleson will go to the box, maybe called for the hook. And this will be the first man advantage opportunity we've seen for the Eagles in this game. Caravan will be on the kill. Farb, Carey, and Donovan, Jug, and Zach on this power play. Dan O'Connor will face off against Donovan. I'm sorry, face off against Noah Farb. Clarification at the scores table is the reason for the delay. And I think we're ready to go. They're calling a 4-minute penalty. So not sure why. Perhaps some over officiating there. Donovan, quick shot, doesn't get through. Off of a Caravan stick and into the netting. Not sure. That was 2 double minors. The coach wants clarification. I think the fans are confused as to why that was a 4-minute penalty. Certainly didn't look like anything that deemed 4 minutes. But that's where the Caravan stand, having to kill 4 minutes. So 2 double minors on Zach Tingleson. I don't know, perhaps a complaint by the player after the call, giving him another minor, not sure. Jug across to Donovan. Quick shot, Ellis with the save.
Nice pass.
Good read as Jug sent it across to Donovan. Donovan let it fly. Lucas Ellis with a save. Under 6.5 to go. The double minor on Tingleson gives the Eagles the early man advantage. Farb and Londos. This time Londos wins it and sends it down the length of the ice. May settles it down for John Zach. Zach over to Carey. Carey back across to Donovan. Drifts off his stick, so Farb will take it in. And now the white jerseys try to backhand it out. Kept in. Here's Cairo Jug over to Donovan. Quick shot. Another save by Ellis. Rebound shot by Cairo Jug. Allowing Ellis to get back and make the save. So Ellis being challenged here on the power play. Jug continues to look across ice, finding Donovan at the half wall. That time Donovan tried to use the far side of the net, but Ellis got his pad out there for the save. Face-off won by the Eagles. Jug sends it towards the net. Carey tries to settle it down. And now Jug sends it towards the net off of Noah's skate. Donovan now from the edge. He'll shoot. Doesn't get through. That was McClellan with a nice block for the Caravan, and they get it out. Londos comes in, shoots. Went off of Zach May's stick and into the netting. 5.5 to play here in the first period. Again, the Caravan killing a 2-minute minors on Zach Tingleson. And somebody just left the ice.
Number 8.
Of their team?
I didn't see. No, it's our team.
Oh, our team. John Zach stepped out for a second.
No, he's still out there.
Oh, I thought you said, I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Rex Woolington.
Okay.
Rex Woolington stepped off the ice. We'll try to get an update for you. Over to John Zach. Back to Quinn Carey. Carey looking for Donovan, but Dan O'Connor with a nice reach out, taking the puck away and sending it the length of the ice as the Caravan try to kill the first portion of this 2-minute minor. John Zach back the other way. Knocked away. Carey has it. Carey will skate it in. He'll shoot. Nice pad save by Ellis. Donovan now tried to get it back to Carey. John Zach in the corner. He'll send it back around where Kirkpatrick is waiting. Dan O'Connor gets there first. And Dan O'Connor doing an excellent job on the kill as he sends it the length of the ice and gets some fresh legs out there for the white jerseys. Here comes Farb. Farb up to Kirkpatrick. Nice little move by him, and Logan Natto gets in the passing lane and knocks it down deep into his own zone, and he'll send it the length of the ice. Put on net, so Zach May had to kneel down and knock that one away. 4 minutes to play here, 1:20 to go in the 4-minute penalty. Knocked away by Emmett Carr from Kirkpatrick and gets it deep again. So a couple scoring opportunities early in this power play. And now the Eagles are having a little difficulty trying to get it settled in. John Zach with the puck in his own zone. Flips it up and sent back down by McClellan. Zach doesn't connect. And Emmett Carr sends it deep again. Just not putting the puck on each other's tapes here. And basically the last 2 minutes of this power play have been ineffective. Ethan Cox looking for Krug off of his stick. And back the other way as Emmett Carr sends it down. Kirkpatrick reverses his course. Looks up ice, taken away again by Medina. Now Ethan Cox has it. McClellan has his stick lifted by Krug, and Krug sent back down by the white jerseys. So the Caravan with a nice kill possibly will help them get the momentum coming back the other way. 2.5 to play, no score, as the Caravan successfully kill that penalty, and you can hear their fans very pleased with the boys' effort on that. 2:28 to play, no score. Eagles out shooting the Caravan. Don't have the exact numbers for you. Rex Willington got rattled in a hit in Saturday afternoon's game, the first game. And so hopefully he's not having some headaches from that, because I know he came out of that game, felt really good in the Saturday evening game. In fact, scored a goal for the Eagles. But perhaps he's feeling a little under the weather today as he went off the ice. Swung back around. Zach Goggins now battling there in the corner. Gets it to Donovan at the half wall. Donovan shoots. Don't think it got through cleanly. Ellis reached out for it, but it went into the corner. Now Carey battling, wins that battle. Donovan now goes back to Carey. They weren't on the same page there as Jacob tries to skate it out, and now he'll chip it out. Back the other way, Tingleson. Schumacher went down and disrupted that play. Otherwise, that was a 2-on-0 developing. Quick shot by Donovan, just wide of Ellis. Chipped over to Dan O'Connor. O'Connor behind his own net. He'll skate it out. Up the ice. Nice pass to Londos. Londos comes in. Backhands it. Easy stick save for May. He'll put it into the corner. Donovan swings it back around his own net. Still has it. And taken away by Londos. And now Ryan Fleming steps in and makes a nice defensive play. But a good back check by Dan O'Connor. And now right in front of you with the action, O'Connor still working it. Now Klein will get it back wisely to Kirkpatrick. Get it out of that crowded area right in front of us. And Dan O'Connor continues to get his stick and win battles for the Caravan. Chipped in by Klein. Mateo goes on the forecheck. Anthony Wiseman beats him to the puck, and it's out. Ryan Fleming now. He'll lift it over to John Zach, who'll glove it down to his stick, but it went off of Mateo's skate and back the other way. Puck passed up to Vince Chiocci. He'll get it deep. John Zach bounces it off the wall looking for Cox. 13 seconds to go. Knocked away. Logan Nat comes back the other way. Backhands it, looking for a backdoor pass. And there was a white jersey there. Nice look by Logan Nat, but that'll do it. After 1 period of play, we're deadlocked at 0. We'll be back with the second period action. Welcome back to Sun Prairie Ice Arena, the consolation game between your Zionsville Eagles and the Mount Carmel Caravan. No score after 1 period. The Eagles did have a 4-minute opportunity of a man advantage. The first minute and a half to 2 minutes went okay, but successfully killed by the Caravan. Face-off won by the Caravan, but Schumacher handles it and may have been touched by the Caravan bench for the whistle. And for that reason, well, they're taking it all the way down.
I think he shot it into the bench. Would that be?
The Eagles shot it into the bench, so they'll bring it into the Eagle zone. I think you're right, Steve. Reaches out, Ethan Cox with that long stick and clears it. Back the other way comes Medina. But Schumacher is there. On the far wall, Ethan Cox battling. Tim Monberg gets it into the zone. Schumacher swings it back around to Cairo Jug. Jug will go back to Schumacher. Jumps his stick. At the half wall is Ethan Cox. Monberg. Now Noah Farb will enter the mix. And that's Palmersheim trying to get it deep. And Cairo Jug comes out with it. He'll backhand it up to Charlie Farb on the half wall. Trying to give Charlie an opportunity for a breakout pass. And now they find Noah Farb. Here comes Farb. And his younger brother couldn't quite stay back from the blue line as an offsides is called. 13:03 here in the second period. These games have gone by really quick. There has been no ice cut all weekend. Periods are only 14 minutes long. So these tournament games tend to go quite quickly. Face-off won by the Caravan. 1 minute into the second period. John Zach sends it back into the zone. Ellis will settle it down right in front of the net. And back the other way. Here's Dan O'Connor. Up ice to Jacob. Jacob will chip it off the wall and get it deep as Emmett Card chases it in. Kept in, though, by Thaddeus Kolke. John Zach with it. He'll bounce it off the wall. Bowling looking for Donovan, but thrown out a little bit too far in front of him. Now Donovan shoulders Dan O'Connor. Here's Quinn Carey. Nice stick work, but right at the last minute, Kolke got a stick on his shot. Up near in the near wall, here's John Zach. Quick shot, Ellis. Shoulder saves it. As John Zach, one of the harder shots in high school hockey, skated in, and Lucas Ellis was able to come up with the save. 12-12 to go here in the second. Donovan, Carey, and Bowling out there. Jug and Fleming on defense. Back to Jug. He'll shoot it. Donovan tries to deflect it. He does, but it went wide of the net. And now up ice to Nat. Taken away by Jug. Nice defensive play. Jug now. Battling there in the neutral zone. He still has it. He goes to the far side. Taken now by McClellan, who'll get it deep for the Caravan. Ryan Fleming at the other end of it for the Eagles. Bowling. will get it out. Looking for Donovan on the deflection off the wall. Donovan has it. Tries to get around Tingleson. And now a quick shot just wide of the net by Ryan Fleming. Looks up ice. Couldn't get good wood on it. And Jug will try to send it back down. Here's Londos. Londos wide open. On the other side was Chochi. He just couldn't keep it on his stick. Would have had a good scoring opportunity there. Over to Logan Nat. Nat shoots it into the corner to McClellan. He backhands it to Chochi behind the net. Now he tries to squeeze it in. Zach May was there. Chipped out by Klein, and he and Krug will go after it, but Tingleson will beat him to the puck. Tingleson off the wall, kept in by Mateo. Mateo does get it deep into that corner. Logan Nat now battling Jeremy Klein. He gets it to Mateo. Mateo skates back around. Wisely goes to the point. Quick shot off the skate of Tingleson and back the other way. Londos with the puck. Drops it, and now a nice opportunity. Here comes Klein looking for Mateo. But Anthony Wiseman breaks up that opportunity. John Zach sends it towards the net. That would have been a delayed offsides. Ellis was there for the save. Either way. 10-11 to play here in the second period. No score. This face-off will take place to the right of Ellis, deep in the Caravan zone. Face-off won by the Caravan. Breakout pass is intercepted by John Zach. He's battled there by Palmersheim. Casey Schumacher goes across to Goggins. Goggins gets it deep. Palmersheim tries to take it out. Now a backhand pass. And here comes Monberg along with Medina, but taken back the other way. Goggins finds Ethan Cox. He'll dump it on net. Ellis will pat it to the corner. Now a centering pass by Goggins. Doesn't connect. Stick lifted by Cox. And he puts it into the netting, trying to put it into the corner. Nice stick lift by Ethan Cox. Cairo Jug will check back in for the captain, John Zach. This face-off will be outside the zone. Jug, Kirkpatrick, Goggins, Cox, and Noah Farb. Face-off won by the white jerseys. Back over to McClellan. He finds Jacob in the neutral zone. He'll skate it in. Pushed to the outside by Kirkpatrick. Now Noah Farb steps in. Kept deep, though. Now Emmett Carr with the puck. He'll try to cycle it back, but Cairo Jug is there. Ethan Cox looking for a breakout pass, knocked away by Jacob. Cairo Jug still with it, up to Ethan Cox. Over to Noah Farb, but he can't keep it on his stick. It drifts to Kolke. Now Farb has a chance. Quick shot, Ellis with the save. Back the other way is Dan O'Connor. O'Connor looks up ice. He can't find Jacob. Puck still at the feet of John Zach. Ethan Cox, nice breakout pass to Charlie Farb, but it goes off of the blade. Now swung back down. No icing as John Zach grabs it for the Eagles. Pushes it up ice. He's got Donovan. Donovan will enter the zone. He tries to shoot using the defenseman as a shield. Now Donovan finds Charlie Farb right in front. He tried to direct it, but it went wide. Now Quinn Carey gets it out to Kirkpatrick. Quick shot. Donovan in front trying to deflect it in. Charlie Farb looking for Donovan, but Londo steps into the passing lane and takes it away. White jerseys get it out, up to Londos. He's got two black jerseys in front of him, poked away nicely by Kirkpatrick. Donovan and Farb back the other way. Donovan looking. Now he'll shoot it on net. Nice. Goes off the shoulder of Ellis and scores.
Nice patience.
Donovan, I think, was looking for Charlie Farb, who then kind of skated in front and may have taken some of the attention from the goalie. And then Donovan shot it up, went off the shoulder of Lucas Ellis, and scores. So the Eagles are on the board. Silas Donovan with his third goal of the weekend. Austin Mateo now. White jerseys bring it in and kick it down on a backhand. The Eagles lead 1-0. First goal of the game came about midway through the game. Under the 7:40 mark here in the second period. Mateo out there with Klein and Krug, Fleming and Zach on defense. Londos and Mateo will face off here to Zach May's right. Face off won by Mateo. John Zach with the puck. Knocked down though. Knocked down nicely by Vince Chochi, but then he was hit by John Zach. Here's Krug getting out in front of him, but Tingleson knocks it away. Now Krug with a centering pass right through the crease. Back the other way is Vince Chochi. Played there by May's stick. And now Nat looks for Tingleson in front. Run down by Tom O'Connor. Flipped around. And now backhanded out. Palmersheim with it. Goes to the other side, but gloved down by Fleming. And now here's Mateo. Mateo comes in. Quick shot. Challenge there by Tingleson. Doesn't get through cleanly. 6:40 to go in the second period. Eagles lead 1-0. And let's see what the call is here. I think maybe are they taking a couple of guys? Yeah, incidental penalties it looks like on Klein and Jet Palmersheim. So nothing on the board. I didn't see what happened there. They must have got tangled up. Referee decided to take both of them. He indicated a slash. I think the Mount Carmel coach would like an explanation. 6:35 to go here in the second period. A 1-0 lead for the Eagles. Silas Donovan scored the goal, and was it John Zach that got it to him in the neutral zone, I believe, as they came down?
Yeah.
I think it was the captain, Zach, John Zach, who pushed it up into the neutral zone. So he will get credit with the assist. Action now in the neutral zone. Dan O'Connor. Off the back wall. Zach Goggins will go get it. He's got Noah Farb. Noah Farb tries to center it, looking for Goggins. Now Farb comes back around. He'll reverse his course and knocked away by Emmett Carr. And they'll get it out. This one will be on net, so no icing. May tries to settle it down. Reaches out and now swung back around. Here's Cairo Jug. Patiently. Good patience by the alternate captain. Gets it down there to Tom O'Connor, trying to get it to his brother Dan and get it out of the zone. They do. Here's Jacob in the neutral zone for the Caravan. He'll get it deep as he had black jerseys in front of him. Schumacher tries to spin it around. Dan O'Connor's there for the steal. Quick shot. Save by Zach May. And again, creating the action there, Dan O'Connor. Having a really good game. There's a pass to Tingleson. He whiffs on the shot. But Londos almost had a backdoor shot. But May got over and made the save. Good action there by the Caravan, trying to tie this score here in the second period. Nice move by Jacob, but now it's knocked away, and Schumacher will get it deep. This will be an icing with under 5 to play here in the second period. So it'll come all the way back down. Schumacher could sense that the Eagles were up against the ropes and just decided, I'm going to get some fresh legs out here and ice this puck. Mateo and Londos on the faceoff. This one won by the Caravan. Now they'll try to cycle it behind the net. Battling there. Comes out with it. Quick shot. And May got it, but it may have trickled behind him. And then it was pinned against the back of him. Boy, I didn't see exactly what happened there, but May
That's what it looked like.
made the save, but couldn't quite find the puck.
Looked like John Zach pinned it in behind him.
And John Zach saw it trickle, but kept it from going over that line. Score remains 1-0 Eagles. Back out to Tingleson at the point. He'll shoot it, looking for a deflection
nice
by Londos.
save.
That was a nice play by those two Caravan players. Over to Carey on the half wall. He's looking for Mateo, trying to get it out. Bounces around, and now Kirkpatrick has it in the near corner. He's challenged there by Vince Chiocci. Still battling. Puck pinned up and now taken by Vince Chiocci. Now Mateo takes it away. He'll skate it through the neutral zone. He's got Krug on his left. He's forced to the outside. He centers it right up to Carey. Carey was the trailer and couldn't get it cleanly through. I think it was on net originally, but a stick was able to knock it away. 4 minutes to go here in the second period. Both teams with some chances here in this second period. Only one cashed in on. Up ice, John Zach. Now Dan O'Connor gets behind him. Dan O'Connor skates in, looking for the backdoor pass. Emmett Carr was at the back door, but they couldn't quite get there as the defenseman for the Eagles knocked it down. John Zach, quick shot. Oh, rebound opportunity in front. Tingleson grabs it on the crease. Almost. Swings back around, John Zach with it. He'll pin it up against, and there's a hand pass that the referee did see. So this will be a face-off outside of the Caravan zone. .309 to play here in the second period. Just one goal in this game by your Eagles. They lead at 1-0. Noah Farb faces off with Emmett Carr. Ethan Cox steps in. Here's Farb. Farb skates it in. Quick shot. Ellis brings it in for the save. And that'll give the Caravan an opportunity to get some fresh legs out there. Noah Farb out there with Goggins and Cox. Jug and Fleming at the blue line. They get it out. Now Jug backhands it back into the zone. Now taken away by Farb in the neutral zone. And that should be an icing as he was behind the red line. So we'll face it off again. This time to Ellis's right, deep in the Caravan zone. Under 3 to play here in the second period. Again, there will be no ice cut between the second and third. Just a short break, and we'll be right back with you. But we've still got 2:54 to go in the second. Farb and Palmersheim on the face-off. Quick shot, Ellis with the pad save, and now they get it out. Jug will run it down, go over to Goggins. Goggins gathers the puck. It drifts off over to Jug. Now Ethan Cox backhands it up to Goggins and back the other way. Cairo Jug, and not sure what the call is. I think they called it on Goggins. I thought he said 7 black. And this will be the first power play opportunity, I believe, for the Caravan. With 2:33 to go in the period, Zach Goggins is called for an interference. So a man advantage for the Caravan with 2:33 to go in the period. Donovan and Londos will face off. And looks like Caravan won it, but Charlie Farb steps in, skates around, Londos in front of him. Charlie wisely gets it deep. Pass up front, and here comes Carr. Carr with the puck, Scott Jacob on his right. He'll settle it down and try to set up the power play. Goes to the corner to Londos. Jacob in front, and now back out to the point to Dan O'Connor. O'Connor over to Tingleson. Patiently looking for some openings. Londos. Knocked away by John Zach, who will backhand it out. Nice play by the captain defenseman. Tingleson will run it down for the white jerseys. Charlie Farb in the crease, and now he's got an opportunity. Looking for Donovan. Londos got back to take away the passing lane. Schumacher gets it out. Tingleson will run it down in the neutral zone. Back over. Now John Zach steps up, knocked away, and Emmett Carr back the other way. Londos has it poked away, but Dan O'Connor will send it to the other side of the ice, but it comes out. Schumacher now with the puck. He'll send it off the glass and all the way down for the kill. 1:22 to go in the second period. The Eagles lead at 1-0. Tingleson over to Londos. Londos finds Dan O'Connor. He'll skate it through the neutral zone and try to set up the power play. He goes around Zach. Zach will shoulder him away from the puck. Tingleson now shoots, and Zach May was right on it for the save. 30 seconds left in the power play for the Caravan. They trail at 1-0 with 1:02 to go here in the second period. Donovan and Charlie Farb out there for the kill with Jug and Kirkpatrick. Taking the face-off for the Caravan is Jet Palmersheim. Donovan wins it back, but a battle to get it, and now Donovan will try to get it out, and it jumps over Dan O'Connor's stick and goes the length of the ice. 20 seconds left in the power play. Kolke with the puck behind his own net. Up ice looking for Palmersheim. A little beyond his stick, and Kirkpatrick will send it back down with 35 seconds to go in the period. And the Eagles now are at even strength, so they killed the penalty successfully. Here comes Logan Nat. Nat skates in. He drops it to Palmersheim. Now Jug gets it up to Charlie Farb. Donovan has it. He tries to go back across the ice to Carey, and Ellis came out to cut down the angle. Nice play by the goalie. Donovan found Carey, and he had some open ice. He had a good shot at the net, but Ellis came out to decrease the angle, make himself bigger, and came up with a nice save to keep the lead at 1-0. After 2 periods of play, Eagles 1, Caravan 0. We'll be back after this. Welcome back, everybody, to the consolation game here at Sun Prairie Arena, the Fall Classic. That sounded like a train went by. What was that? Huddles break, and we're ready for third period of action. Silas Donovan with the goal in the second period. The only score of the night the only score of the day so far for the Eagles. But they're holding their opponent to no goals, so they lead 1-0 after 2 periods. Donovan, Carey, and Charlie Farb will start on offense with Zach and Fleming on defense, and the third period is underway. Face-off was won by the Caravan. Jacob tries to get it deep for the white jerseys. And now Carr with the puck in the corner. He goes out to the point. McClellan over to Dan O'Connor. Donovan knocks it out, and it's going to be offsides as Dan O'Connor played the puck after it went out and came back in before the others could tag up. Face-off won by the Caravan. Quick shot by Dan O'Connor just wide. McClellan now keeps it in. Back to Dan O'Connor. He's looking for Jacob in that corner. And now John Zach is going to get called for the penalty as Jacob went down. And that's going to be another power play opportunity for the Caravan to start this third period. They trail at 1-0. This might be the break they were looking for. So John Zach in the box for not 1:30, should be 2 minutes. There it is. And Emmett Carr will face off against Donovan to Zach May's left here in the Eagle zone. Face-off dropped. Donovan will swing it and get it down to the end of the ice to start this power play. Charlie Farb on Dan O'Connor's back. O'Connor swings it over to Tingleson. Tingleson back to O'Connor. O'Connor skates it through the neutral zone. Knocked away by Charlie Farb, but Emmett Carr steps in. Carr patiently looking. Shot at the goal, saved by May. Now it comes back to the point to Tingleson over to Dan O'Connor. Looking across to Carr. Tingleson settles it down at the blue line. Back across to O'Connor. O'Connor, quick shot. Beautiful block by Cairo Jug. Now up front, Donovan pokes it, but kept in by Tingleson. He looks for Jacob on the other side of the ice. Jacob backhands it towards the net. He had Vince Chiocci right there in the crease, and now the Eagles clear. 1 minute left to go in the power play. 12:23 to go in the game. Settled down by Ellis, and Tingleson takes the puck. Krug and Noah Farb now out there for the kill, along with Schumacher and Fleming. Londos skates in. He shoots it. Doesn't get through cleanly. Goes over the crossbar. Now Fleming will try to send it out, and he does. Emmett Carr knocked it down, so it didn't go the length of the ice. Tingleson now in his own zone. Back across. He finds Emmett Carr through the neutral zone. Carr takes it in. Tries to get around Schumacher. Now Ryan Fleming meets him in the wall. Vince Chiocci battling. Chiocci comes out with it. Over to Nat. Nat back up to Tingleson. Tingleson back to Nat there on the half wall. Quick shot in. Pad save by May. With a lot of traffic in front of him. And now Noah Farb will get it deep into the Caravan zone and get time for more fresh legs on the ice. Eagles are back at even strength. Nice play by Quinn Carey to intercept it in the neutral zone and get it deep again. So the Eagles were successful in their penalty kill. Londos comes out with it, tries to get it out. Zach Goggins over to Kirkpatrick. It jumps his stick. Palmershine, good speed, takes it away, but Kirkpatrick is there. Londos now will bank it off the wall and get it deep into the Eagles zone. Didn't quite have enough mustard to get behind the Reds, so no icing. Here comes Mateo. Mateo skates it in. He sweeps around. Now comes in. Quick shot. Ellis with the save, but he can't find it. No, it was behind the net. Good stop by Ellis. Back the other way. Palmershine finds Tim Monberg. Quick shot. Zach May with a save. He'll pin it up against his pad for the whistle. 10:24 to go in the game. Eagles lead at 1-0 on the goal they had in the second period.
Pace picked up a little bit there.
It did. It did. Both teams trying to finish this tournament strong. Emmett Carr and Donovan on the faceoff to Zach May's left in the Eagle zone. Faceoff won by the Caravan. Nice blocker save by Zach May. Puck comes down. Jacob gets it off of his stick. Now up to Bowling. Bowling looking for the breakout pass. Kept in by Dan O'Connor. No, it just did come out. So they'll have to tag up. Cairo Jug looks up ice. Finding Charlie Farb. Farb turns it over to Dan O'Connor. Now Donovan gets it out. Swung back down there by Thaddeus Colt. Up ice to Bowling. Donovan with it. He'll skate it in. Looking to get around McClellan. McClellan's stick knocked it high as he was looking for a centering pass to Farb. John Zach steps in. Doesn't come through cleanly off the boards. Donovan centers it in front, right across the crease, but Bowling was knocked down. Cairo Jug chases it down. in his own zone. He'll get it up to Charlie Farb. Farb looks up ice. The freshman now gets around Londos, skates it in, drop pass to Donovan. Donovan tries to go over to Bowling. Bowling couldn't quite get a stick on it, as it was played nicely there by Anthony Wiseman. Londos the other way. Under 9 to play here in the third period. Comes in, drop pass to net. Glove save, Zach May. 8:51 to go. Eagles lead at 1-0. The single goal of this game in the second period. Silas Donovan from the captain, John Zach. Eagles trying to make that drive not so long on the way home. Trying to leave this tournament at 2-2 here in the consolation game. Noah Farb wins the faceoff back to Zach. He'll get it out off the helmet of Jeremy Klein. And John Zach now will skate it in. He's got Farb on his left, or on his right. Quick shot, Ellis with the pad save. A blocker save. Now battling in the corner. Noah Farb at the half wall, knocked away. Londos tries to get it out, and does. Taken by Vince Chochi and thrown into the corner. Logan Nat will beat everyone to the puck, centers it, and now a quick shot. What a save by Zach May. As Vince Chochi found the puck right on his stick, took a quick, good shot, but Zach May tracked it for the save. Probably best opportunity there here in the third period for the Caravan. 8:19 to play in the game. Eagles lead at 1-0. Palmersheim and Mateo. Palmersheim wins it. Tingleson shoots it into the corner. Cairo Jug will run it down. He'll cycle it back to Schumacher. Schumacher looking for Krug up there, but who else? Dan O'Connor there to knock it away. Palmersheim now taken by Mateo. Mateo will skate it out, knocked away by Medina. Medina still has the puck. Now Krug gets it out. Tingleson will throw it back down, knocked down by Schumacher. Schumacher over to Jug. Taken away by McClellan, poked out by Jug. Nice play. Lifted off the glass and into the neutral zone. Palmersheim goes back to Medina. And Tingleson will run it down. 7.5 to play here in the game. Medina through the neutral zone. Gets it up to Dan O'Connor. He stops at the blue line and throws it into the corner. John Zach now out to Carey. McClellan comes in. Quick shot. Blocker save by Zach May as it goes into the corner. Mateo bounces it off the wall and out. McClellan all the way to Tingleson to the near side wall in the neutral zone. He drops it to Nat. Quick shot off of John Zach's stick and up and over the netting with under 7 to play here in the third period. Pretty good pushback here by the Caravan here in the third period, trying to get this score tied. Londos and Donovan will face off to Zach May's right here in the Eagle zone. Face off won by the Caravan. Kirkpatrick shoots it, hit something there, and came back the other way towards him instead of staying along the boards. He's battling Nat. Now Donovan steps in, kicks it in front. Jacob, backhand pass up to Nat. Shot in the middle. Kirkpatrick with it as Londos tried to get it. There's a hand pass. No call. Not sure why not. It's a pretty obvious hand pass. Kirkpatrick swings it back around. And Goggins does a good job getting it out. Now Thaddeus Kolke. And two Eagles collide. And everybody gets up. Taken away by Londos. Charlie Farb loses his stick. I don't know if it's broken.
Yeah, it's broken. There's two pieces.
Oh, I see it, yeah. In front here. And now Thaddeus Kolke, other side, looking for Jacob. Puck still loose in front. Londos backhands it up to Jacob, and we got a whistle.
Net.
Boy, I didn't notice. Oh, yes, you're right. The net did come off just a little bit for a stoppage of play. Charlie Farb's stick broke, so he had to get off the ice. Under 6 to play, 1-0 Eagles. Steve, I feel like we're down at in the Eagle zone a little bit too much here in the third period. Face-off won by the Caravan, but the whistle blew. Whistle blew. The other referee was trying to get the debris off the ice. This time the face-off is won by the Eagles. Jug swings it back around to Fleming. Fleming in the corner. He's battled there with Vince Chiocci. Chiocci looking for Emmett Carr behind the net. Chiocci now. Lifted. Farb will glove it down and come back the other way. He's got Bowling in front of him. He'll bounce it off the wall to himself and now swings back around. Looking for a centering. Shot on net. Ellis was there with a stick save. Up ice to Chiocci. Chiocci finds Dan O'Connor and just a bit offside. Emmett Carr disagreed with the call. Thought he had held up just enough. But the offsides was called with 5:17 to go in the game. The Eagles lead at 1-0. Emmett Carr and Noah Farb to face off just outside the Eagle zone. Face off. Won by Carr. Back to Tingleson. He tries to feather a pass through, and now Noah Farb knocks it back in to the Caravan zone. That's Emmett Carr with the puck through the neutral zone. Back to himself. And Chiocci will take a shot that was wide of the net. Stick save by May. Ethan Cox now looks up. Finds Farb through the net. He couldn't handle it. Now Bowling whiffs on the dump in. And now Noah Farb with it. Skates around. Has time and space. Quick shot. Saved by Ellis. Puck still loose as Bowling looked for the rebound. And they'll lift it back out. John Zach. 2-on-1 developing here. Here's the Caravan. Quick backhand pass. And Cairo Jug went down, taking away. Schumacher went down, taking away the passing lane. Great play by the junior defenseman. Mateo now in the corner. He's hooked, and he draws the penalty. So not what the Caravan needed, which was to go on the penalty kill with 4:12 to go. I believe it'll be a hooking call. And the Eagles will have a man advantage with 4:12 left to play. Penalty on Vince Chiocci. It's going to be a high stick. And I think it came up around Mateo's helmet. .412 left to play. Farb, Carey, Donovan, Jug, Zach out there. Londos for the face-off. He wins it. He's won most of his face-offs today. To the half wall to Donovan as Zach kept it in. Quick shot. Pad save Ellis. Farb now swings it back behind the net to Jug at the point. Jug will swing it all the way back around where Donovan will have it in the corner. He'll go up to the point and chipped away by Londos to get it out. And now he's still with it. Cairo Jug goes back down and settles the puck. Good kill by Londos. 1:30 to go in the power play. Up ice to Quinn Carey. Carey over to Donovan. Donovan will skate it in, try to set up the power play. No, he'll shoot. Oh, nice save by Ellis. As I think he was maybe thinking Donovan was going to set up the power play, he took the quick wrister, and Ellis saw it at the last minute and knocked it down, keeping it a 1-0 deficit for the Caravan. Timeout called. I'm assuming by the Caravan, I'm not sure. No, by the Eagles. Eagles called the timeout. We did get an update. Rex Woolington took another headshot in the first period, so he came off the ice a little groggy. He had same thing happen yesterday, so precautionary measure to go ahead and come off the ice. So hopefully he'll be okay. Of course, the Eagles without Alec Molinaro, who was injured last week, he'll be out 6 to 8 weeks. And Kane McClurg, who's still serving a suspension from Saturday afternoon's game. So the Eagles do not have a full bench. We'll just leave it at that. But trying to battle here and hang on to this lead with 3:30 to go. As Ben Highsmith Wanted to just settle the players down. And I'm sure wanting them to be aggressive, but at the same time not make their team vulnerable with a 1-0 lead. 3:30 to go. 1:18 still left on the power play. The 2-minute minor to Chiochi on the high stick. Faceoff will take place in the Caravan zone to Ellis's left. And it looks like Dan O'Connor will take the faceoff against Noah Farb. Faceoff won by O'Connor, and the Caravan clear. John Zach goes back to get it, loses his footing, and quick shot opportunity for Dan O'Connor right on the doorstep. Zach May with a save. Short-handed opportunity there. As John Zach lost his footing behind his own net, Jacob playing a pesky kill there, and it popped right out to Dan O'Connor on the doorstep. Face off now. Stepped in by Quinn Carey. Donovan comes down. He's got McClellan in front of him. McClellan pokes the stick away, but Donovan still hanging on. Now Noah Farb with it. He's still got it. Noah Farb centers it to Carey. Donovan comes back. Shot, Ellis save. Under 3 to play now. 45 seconds left in the power play. McClellan drove Donovan down into the far corner. Wouldn't get off of him. He finally got up, and the puck came right to his stick for another rebound opportunity. Nice play by John Zach. Here's a shot. Ellis, glove save. Almost had an opportunity going back the other way, but the captain knocked it down and took a hard shot. Ellis was tracking it. O'Connor. Farb. Face-off won by O'Connor. Glove down by John Zach. Donovan with it. Can't get it off of his stick as McClellan was battling him. And now Tangleson clears it. Cairo Jug comes back with it, and Carey misses Donovan. And swung all the way back down. 14 seconds on the kill for the Caravan. John Zach. Dan O'Connor right on his back, and he takes it away. Now John Zach kicks it in, and we're at even strength. An important kill for the Caravan, and they got it done. And now an icing on the Caravan with 2:05 to go. Both teams at full strength. Still a 1-0 deficit on the Donovan goal in the second period for the Eagles. And that's where we stand. Consolation game. I don't know what the consolation prize is, but the consolation game coming down to the wire with 2:05 to go. And this time the Caravan wants a timeout. So we'll stay with you and let you know. We'll do an update on this weekend's games. The Eagles with a win over this Mount Carmel team on Friday night, 3-2. Then they turned around and lost a tough one to Libertyville Vernon Hills. The Ice Cats beat them 2-3 on Saturday afternoon. And then last night, the game against Chicago North, the game was tied 3-3 with 1:33 to go in the second. But the final 5 goals would be scored by Chicago North, sending the Eagles to the consolation game at 1-2. So this, if they can hang on here for 2:05, they'll go home at 500 from the Fall Classic here at Sun Prairie Ice Arena in Madison, Wisconsin. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Ryan Donovan along with Steve Jug, bringing you the action. A couple of home games next weekend, and I believe the Hoosier League will start. I do not have the opponents for next week, but 2 games in the Indianapolis area after 2 road trips here for the Eagles. Last weekend in Chicago, this weekend, of course, in Madison, Wisconsin. The huddles break, and the boys come back out on the ice. This face-off after the icing will be to Ellis's left in the Caravan zone. We'll keep an eye on Ellis and see when he maybe comes off the ice for the extra man. Noah Farr. Londos. Kirkpatrick shoots it, and it's off Jacob and into the netting. And even 2 minutes to play. Face-off will be in the same spot, having gone off Jacob's leg. This time, Londos wins the face-off back to Tingleson. And here come your white jerseys. Londos through the neutral zone. He'll get it deep. And that'll get Ellis off the... and here it comes. Ellis is out. Empty net. Noah Farb will shoot and score. Unfortunate for the Caravan. Ellis came out right when it went to the Eagles' stick. Noah Farb patiently skated it into the zone, and he'll get credit with the empty net goal in hopes of putting this game away with 1:40 to go. Farb with the empty netter, 1:40 left on the clock. And Mateo and Londos will face off. Londos tries to win it forward, but Kirkpatrick's there. Kirkpatrick gets it out. And now Tingleson with the puck. Over to Dan O'Connor, who'll chip it in. Kirkpatrick in the corner. Jacob now over to O'Connor. He loses his footing. Donovan up ice to Mateo. Empty net again. Mateo now to Carey. Carey backhands it wide of the net. 1:10 to play. Anthony Wiseman looking up ice to Dan O'Connor. He finds him. O'Connor skates in. Quick shot. Kirkpatrick got a stick on it, and it drifts up into the netting with 1:01 to go. A second period goal by Donovan, an empty netter by Noah Farb. 2-0 with 1:01 to play here in the consolation game. Emmett Carr, Austin Mateo, face off. Dan O'Connor down into the corner, poked away by Mateo. Now shot wide just behind the net. Dan O'Connor waiting for it on the half wall. He'll chip it deep into the corner for Londos. Net is still empty. The extra attacker for the Caravan. Quinn Carey banks it off the wall and just gets it out. Tingleson will run it down with 35 seconds to go. Donovan tries to pressure him. Knocked down by Mateo. Mateo tries to go across. Now he tries to backhand it. Couldn't quite get it through and back the other way. Londos. Cairo Jug takes it away. Shoots and scores the empty netter. Cairo Jug. It's the Eagles' second empty netter to put it away for good. Jug with the goal, making it 3-0 with just under 19 seconds to play. The Eagles will indeed go home at 2-2 from the Fall Classic here in Madison, Wisconsin.
Jug's first of the season.
Cairo Jug's first goal of the season. No doubt a smile on his face as he knocked it down in the neutral zone and got good wood on it right into the empty netter. Cairo Jug now with the puck, goes over to John Zach, 10 seconds to play as they try to just play keep away. And now Ethan Cox will get it out. Noah Farb skates down, 3 seconds, goes to his brother Charlie, knocked away, and that's how it's going to end. 3-0, Eagles win it over Mount Carmel to go home 2-2 from this tournament. And that's got to feel a little good, making the drive a little shorter on the way home. As the boys will meet at center ice for the shake. And we're glad you joined us. And we will see you next weekend for a couple of games at home. For Steve Jug, I'm Ryan Donovan signing off. Your Eagles 3, Mount Carmel 0. Good night.